Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Amazon's early October Prime Day, 10th and 11th, where we get some early exclusive deals a month ahead of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys all through some of the top tech deals that I found this morning and a bit last night when I was up, curating some of the best that you can find if you want to maybe start your holiday shopping a bit early, or if you just want to save some money on some tech that you've been eyeing the past few weeks, few months. Few orders of business before we kick this one off. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be going live right here on my YouTube channel. We'll be taking live requests, surfing Amazon Live to find some more and more deal for you guys. So don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel, we'll be live. And also, in order to take advantage of these sales, you have to be an Amazon Prime member. So if you don't have Prime already, I will put a trial link for you in the description down below, which is completely free, a free 30 days to have Amazon Prime. Let's kick it off right now. So starting us off with one of the bigger keyboard deals I found today from Razer. This is the Razer Huntsman V2 Analog. Usually around $200, on sale right now for around $150, and it's actually been closer to $250 recently. There's really been a jump in price ever since they had the Rapid Trigger update come out. So $150 for this really isn't too bad, and it's a full size layout here for you guys who are always asking for full size keyboards. And again, this has the Rapid Trigger update, making this just like the Wooting technology, if you're familiar with the Wooting 60HE keyboard. So yeah, definitely not too bad, $150 for this. And this video, just warning you right now, is gonna be very scattered. So all the links will be listed for you guys down below, obviously. I'll try to keep it in a nice flowing order, but we have a bunch of keyboards. This was just one that was popping out at me right away. Next up, a $30 1080p wireless Blink doorbell. This is a pretty good price, and I really like these because this is just a wireless doorbell that you could literally put anywhere. If you're like renting or if you're in college, you don't want to have to worry about like actually hard wiring a brand new video doorbell. $30 instead of $60 is definitely pretty good. Again, 1080p video. There's an app so you can get like motion detection alerts and stuff. I showed one of these off a few years ago in an episode of Cool Tech Under 50. They're usually, on sale pretty frequently around $35 to $40. So $30 for this, again, a pretty good pickup if you want a video doorbell without the hassle of hardwiring a brand new one or worrying anything about that. This all wireless. Next up from Nanoleaf. This is another big one I've been seeing a lot today on some of their like featured ones. These are the Nanoleaf lines. I'm sure you're familiar with Nanoleaf. They have a bunch of RGB products out there, very famous for their panels that I have on my room, and I actually have the lines in the studio right now. If you guys remember when I did my studio tour last year, I have the lines on my wall sort of resembling my logo in a way. So that's what's cool about these. These lines let you really configure any sort of design you want. And they're only $199 right now, usually about $300. Checking some of their price history, about $250 it's showing is the usual price. So still knocking an additional $50 off that down to just $199. Definitely a pretty good pickup here. And again, these are pretty cool because it lets you just be really flexible with how you want to design a design, because they're modular. You can just really make your own unique layouts, and it looks pretty cool. They have a bunch of things in their app too. You can make them obviously be like different scenes for different colors or moods you have going on in your setup, in addition to it being like a music visualizer. So it can like dance and like flow along to the audio that you have going on in your room. And say you have these like behind either like your TV or a gaming setup, there's actually a way that you could sync it with like the colors on the screen so that it will shine and glow along with that, which is definitely pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, really flexible, great for your gaming setup, your entertainment setup, your bedroom. Definitely a pretty good price here for these this morning. Yeah, just around $199 instead of usually around $250 for these Nanoleaf lines. And now is about the time where I realize you guys don't have to see my face during this, so I'm gonna disappear. All right, next up's definitely a pretty cool one, especially if you have like, little ones who are big Star Wars fans. This could definitely be a great sort of way to kick off your shopping list for the holidays. This is a Star Wars bundle with their Echo Dot, and a Darth Vader stand. So this is an Echo Dot, but obviously with like the Darth Vader helmet. They have this in the Stormtrooper version as well, and the Mandalorian one. So it's a pretty cool idea, honestly. They both look really, really cool. Again, even if it's not for like, you know, your kid or your nephew, your cousin, if you're just a big Star Wars fan yourself, you want to add this to the man cave or something like that, they are really well done. They do look cool. You gotta give them props for that. It's a neat integration with the Echo Dot. And again, it's a bundle, so it comes with the Echo Dot itself and the helmet stand. Like I said, they have the Darth Vader one, a Stormtrooper one, and the Mandalorian one, and I am loving this Mandalorian one. They're just 52 bucks. Usually the bundle is at $90, so you're saving, you know, just under 40 bucks for these. So definitely a cool pickup or a really good gift idea for somebody come the holidays. The next up for some PC hardware, there really wasn't a lot today. We have the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X CPU, 12 cores, 24 threads. These are usually, you know, on sale for these Prime days, Black Friday days, and stuff like that. Taking a look at it, you can see it's typically around 300, 310. It dips to around 390 in July and stuff. So this is, you know, cheaper than recently, sure, but it's not like an all-time low price. They're not claiming it's an all-time low price. It's just a Prime Day deal. So technically it is, but again, if you want to save some money on it, you're typically saving around 10 to 15 bucks average of what it's been the last about 30 to 60 days. So still under $300 for a Ryzen 9 5900X CPU. A good upgrade for sure. But again, I was taking a look at some of the like hardware and stuff, and there really isn't a lot today, unfortunately. Hopefully that'll change for once Black Friday, Cyber Monday roll around. Now we have the ColoLite Stream all-in-one PC controller macro pad. I showed this off in an episode of Cool Tech under 100 right when this launched. Unbeknownst to me, they raised the price to $130 when my video went live after originally saying it was gonna be 100 bucks. So that was unfortunate. However, now it is on sale about 40 bucks off to $93, which is definitely a really cool pickup for it. Again, I did a video on it. It is a macro pad. You can have it display system temps, really whatever you want. Use this to control your ColoLites. It's really, really cool. Very configurable in the software, so you can have a bunch of macros on the fly. It's a nifty desktop device, and it has multiple uses. There's like certain faces and clock faces you can download on there. So the fact it is under 100 bucks now, I would say it's a good pickup for this for sure. Very, very useful. Tons of things you can do. Now, again, like I was saying before, some minor hardware deals. This one is barely anything, only 10% off the Asus TUF RTX 4060 Ti OC edition. I was definitely hoping there would be more sales today. It was $419 back in July. Yeah, again, not the craziest deals on this stuff, so it's better than it was. That's kind of the same story for a lot of this stuff. You could see over the past about 2-3 months, it was right around $440. So you're saving about, you know, 20 to 30 bucks off of that. Again, it's not the lowest it's ever been, but it is cheaper than it has been recently. So if you want a GPU, you have an option here. The Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0. This is great. I love it. I have one. I use it. And yeah, maybe another good gift idea, perhaps. Maybe like a bit of an awkward gift exchange, but hey, I'm sure anybody you give this to could find it useful. Trim your balls, keep your hygiene up to top notch. I don't know, guys. It's $62 instead of $90, so 30% off. And again, this is the Lawnmower 4.0, so it is one of the newer versions. Let's refresh so my vetted plugin can come back. Where'd you go, vetted? Here we go. Yeah, so you can see typically around 80, 70. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much the lowest price it's been. Before that, the lowest it has been around 70 bucks. So definitely not too bad here. But yeah, like I was saying, this plugin, guys, it's super clutch. It is called Vetted. It shows you the price history. You can do things like check user analysis. It gives you like a rundown of the pros and cons. Get like user reviews on it if it's there. see like what Reddit threads are saying about it. Not sponsored, but it's definitely one of the more useful Amazon plugins that I use. Now for some peripherals, how about the SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL wireless keyboard? They call it hyper-magnetic with the world's fastest keyboard. Again, this stuff is right up there competing with the Wootings, you know, the Razer Rapid triggers. Those are analog. This is more of a Hall effect with a magnetic switch. Well, I should say the Razer is analog, but a Hall effect keyboard here with the rapid fire triggers. All that sort of stuff you're starting to see become a lot more popular nowadays with their OmniPoint 2.0. 20 times faster actuation and an 11 times faster response than a traditional mechanical keyboard. And you have 40 levels of adjustment per key, adjustable in 0.1 millimeters. So definitely a good keyboard. I have the wired version of this. So obviously this being wired has an upgrade with their PBT caps, removable USB-C cable, obviously, a nice OLED screen, and my favorite TKL layout here. So if you're in the market for a super fast keyboard and you also want it to be wireless, here you go for $175, launched for $250. Taking a look, 209 seems to be a previous low. 199, I'm sorry, in April. We do have some 199 dips in August and end of May. So this does seem to be the lowest price it's been. $20 off the previous lowest of the lows. So not a bad pickup at all here if this is in fact the lowest it's ever been. Definitely a good price for that. Another keyboard that I will always praise until the cows come home. That's the saying, right? The Asus ROG Azoth, a 75% wireless keyboard that is modular. So unlike the previous Apex Pro TKL, this is not modular, it's also TKL. This is TKL and modular, also wireless, OLED screen. It also has 3 layers of dampening foam inside. So you can switch the switches out, put in whatever sort of switch you want. Obviously switch up the keycaps as well. But I love having that OLED screen here to show you profiles, little GIFs, music visualizers, monitoring system temps as you can see. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. And this comes with 3 different switch options. So they're all on sale, which is really cool to see. The red option is $209, the brown switch option is $209, and the blue switch option is $209. And that's noteworthy because in the past, only the blue switch was on sale. So you can see in August, it was $180. Okay, in July for Prime Day was also $209. Don't know why it dipped so low on August 12th and 13th to $180. So not the lowest it's ever been, but the fact that all 3 are on sale for $209 is not something I've seen before. So a really great keyboard, pre-lubed, hot swappable. Definitely, you're gonna want to hop on this if you want a major keyboard upgrade. Another sale, I was actually shocked to see this one. Razer doesn't have a lot of stuff on sale today, but they have their Razer Cobra Pro keyboard, which is like a heftier Razer Viper Mini. It's interesting, I reviewed this, I checked it out when it launched. For 90 bucks, it's okay. It's USB-C, 170 hours, optical switches, 30K optical sensor. So the specs on paper are really good. Tons of RGB if you're into that. Again, it was just a bit heavier than I would like it to be, but that's still ridiculous because I want to say close to like 70 grams, which is still, sure, considered lightweight. But for the small size, fans of the Viper Mini might be disappointed. But either way, this just came out over the summer and it's already 30% off at 90 bucks. Let's see, when did this launch? It launched end of July. Yeah, so launched end of July for 130. So saving 30 bucks on that already, or 40 bucks on that already for $90 on this is pretty good if you want a modern mouse. Sure. And then we also have, which is another one that's commonly on sale, but since it's such a user-friendly, popular shape in the mouse community and amongst the esports players and stuff, the G Pro X Superlight. It's down to $109. I have seen it for $99 before. I was hoping it would be a bit cheaper since we just had the Gen 2 version come out, but that's obviously not on sale today because that just released a month ago. So the ever so popular G Pro X Superlight, the 2020 edition or 2021, I don't remember when that launched. I believe it was 2020. On sale for $109. They have it in black, magenta, for 140. Never mind, disregard that. And let's see, is white on sale? White is not even available. So just the black version for 30% off. Now, some good amp and DAC deals. This guy for 31 bucks, the Neo Hippo H1. This is a clone of the Cybasonic amp and DAC, which is one of my all-time favorite budget like desktop accessories. It is one of the best amp and DACs out there for 40 bucks. This, like I said, pretty much a clone. It is 1-to-1 in terms of specs and all that, but it's about 10 bucks cheaper. I got it like when it first came out. I probably showed that off in like 2018 in an episode of Cool Tech Under 50. And now I'm loving the all black version here. So if you want a desktop amp and DAC, you can see it's got all the bells and whistles in terms of inputs and stuff in the front. It has like a different mode for increasing bass or treble, big old volume knob, a definitely nifty gadget if you wanna get a bump out of your headphones for just $30. Also, the Epos GSX300. This is another amp DAC pretty much. USB-C, plugs right into your PC. And you have the volume knob there, this button here for like switching EQs and stuff. Not a bad pickup again. It's under 50 bucks, usually around 65 to 70 I've seen. So 50 bucks today in the black variant, but there's also a 5% coupon, so you can get it for under $45. I've used this in my upstairs office in the white model, if you're familiar with that. So yeah, it's giving you two different options here, under 50 bucks for an amp DAC for your desktop. Another thing I was surprised to see was usually there are hundreds of really good deals on, TVs and monitors and stuff. And that really wasn't the case today. This is a bit of an overkill monitor if you want a giant 43-inch 4K monitor from Asus Strix. This though, 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time, HDMI 2.1, extreme low motion blur syncing, and it's FreeSync Premium Pro. So not too bad here for $740 when it launched for $1,000. Previous low in the end of August was $760. So if you want a massive gaming monitor for your desk, this is like TV level big, but again, pretty good specs here, just around $700. Some other, gaming peripherals and stuff. This is my go-to gaming controller for when I'm playing PC games, whether that's like a racing game or like, a skateboarding game like Session or Skater XL, where you need those quick, accurate inputs. Loving the Razer Wolverine V2. This is the Chroma version, which has RGB lighting on it, which is kind of useless because your hands are covering the light strips anyway. But you got the trigger stops, you got the additional M1 and M2 triggers up top. You got 4 more triggers on the back. And what's really cool about this is they have their mecha tactile buttons and D-pad, which means these buttons right here for like, everything that you press in, they're very clicky, like a mouse switch. It's super satisfying, nice and tactile. I would do a sound test for you guys right now, but you can always just look those up online if you're that interested. 87 bucks. Let's see, usually $99 previous low for last Black Friday and Cyber Monday. $89 back on the last Prime Day over the summer. So you're saving $2 off the previous low for my go-to PC controller. And then like I was just saying, I probably should have had this bunched along with the monitor deals, but not a lot of monitor and TV deals. I found 2 TV deals, one from Toshiba, a 55-inch 4K TV for $250, built in with the Amazon, Fire TV with the Alexa remote. 2023 models. This is this year's current model for just $250. That's still wild to me that a 55-inch 4K TV is $250. Gotta get a sip of coffee there real quick. And another one for a cheaper price, a bit smaller, at 43 inches for the 4K Insignia TV. This one's a bit older, it's a 2021 model, but I mean, what are the major upgrades? This is still a really good price, guys. It's $170 for a 43-inch 4K TV from Insignia. So again, just giving you guys some options if you wanted to, just get a bigger TV in one of the rooms throughout the house, or you have maybe like an older, smaller one. 4K, 43-inch from Insignia, or the 55-inch 4K from Toshiba. Man, my voice is cracking this morning, but that's okay. Some Blink mini cameras, a 3-pack for $40, 1080p, and again, Blink is that same company from the doorbell that I showed off. So these are wired little cameras you can have throughout the house for keeping an eye on the little ones while you're out, keep an eye on the babysitter, all that kind of stuff. They have the 3-pack in black and white. We're actually probably gonna pick some of these up today. Definitely not a bad price at all. It's actually like a buy two get one deal. So yeah, three cameras for $40, and the bundle is usually $100. And you can see every like once a month it dips in price. Previous low was $44 in last November, and then yes, $40 today. So not a bad price on 3 1080p security cameras. For some audio stuff, everyone, I kind of disregarded these last year when we were doing our stream. It was our over the summer Prime Day stream, and I was just like, yeah, you know, whatever. People were like, nah, man, these I have them. They're actually fantastic. So definitely check these out. These are the Beats Studio Buds, pretty much like an AirPods competitor. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, my voice is drying out this early in the morning. $90 for the Beats Studio Buds. They have them in black, red, white, gray, blue, pink, are on sale for just $90, and all the different color options. And we have the Apple AirPods Pro. These are on sale for $190, which is their usual Black Friday Prime Day price. However, what's interesting about that is this is the price for both the brand new USB-C version and the Lightning model. So the Lightning model is obviously like the original, but they just updated these to USB-C when the brand new iPhone 15 came out. So it's really cool that they're price matching that and honoring that for $190 as well. So if you do want to get the new upgraded versions of perhaps the best noise canceling AirPods out there and just built, you know, wireless earbuds like this, $190 is definitely a really good price for that. Also found their 2021 10.2-inch iPad. This is the 64 gig space gray model for $300. This is the Wi-Fi version as well. I was taking a look at the price for this and was shocked to see that it really wasn't on sale too often. Again, it is the 2021 version, but it's still a $300 10.2-inch iPad for just over $300 at $303. Back in January and March, it was $320. So this is the lowest price for this iPad. That's not a bad buy at all. And yeah, pretty good here. They also have it in silver. I'm not too sure if that's on sale. It is. So the silver and the space gray for both $300. And then one of the last big deals that I found today, and reminder, we'll be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, going over more sales live. We have the Apple Watch SE. This is the second gen 40mm version with the all-in-one sort of fits all, one size fits all band here for just $200. And this is the newer one. Yeah, this came out not even a month ago, the second gen of this. So launched for $250, as you can see, dropping down today to $199 for an Apple Watch. The midnight colorway here. So that's a really good price for this. Again, this just got released less than a month ago, the second gen update. Another really good gift idea for somebody, I gotta say. So $50 off an Apple Watch SE Gen 2. So all right guys, that'll wrap it up this morning for our day one of Amazon early Prime Day here in October. Like I said, all the link stuff that I showed off for you guys today will be listed for you in the description down below so you can check them all out. I'll try to update this video hourly throughout the day as I find more tech deals and stuff as well, so got you covered there. And don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel, we'll be live, taking some live requests, surfing Amazon, seeing some lightning deals, flash deals, all that stuff to save you guys some money on some tech that you've been after. So come by, 7 p.m., hang out, have a good time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on X at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope this video helped you out with saving some money on some tech you've been wanting. Have a good day.